Yo, about to get in 400 reps. We're gonna do 5 pulls, 15 pushes, 10 dips, and we're gonna do some tricep burners. Tricep burners. Anybody follow me know what they are. We'll do a few skull crushers, a few hammer pushes, and a few tricep bridges. We're gonna switch them up. So we'll get about on one arm we'll get 30. No, all of them we get 30, and then one of them we're gonna get 40 of. But after them dips and them pushes, that's where pain gonna really come in at. That's when the pain gonna really come in at. I kind of want my triceps to feel like my quads feel. That's why I'm gonna go back to back on them triceps. But yeah, I'm still in pain, y'all. I'm telling you, I've been pulling myself up them stairs on the rail hand railings, man, for man since Thursday. Thursday they was hurting, but when I woke up Friday, that's when I really felt them, and they still on fire, y'all. Yeah, I can't say it enough. Shout out to Jacob, man. He gave me a crazy leg burn. You know what I'm saying? Crazy leg burn. Um, let's get it, man. Just take my time and walk through this. Give me some reps in. Guess I'll kick it off with um, the hammer pushes, and then I'll go to the skull crushers, then the tricep burners. I mean the tricep bridges. I really need me a day off, but y'all know I'm a fat kid by nature, man. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be hard for me to take a day off, man. You know, and I've been eating 2 plates Thanksgiving. On Thursday, I ate 2 plates. Yesterday, I ate 2 plates. And today, I plan on eating 2 plates. It's kind of late now, so I probably only eat 1 plate. But, man, I ain't been big. But it's a lot of shit that I don't need. I've been eating cake and brownies and all type of shit. Cranberry sauce, yams. 15 pushes. Yeah, I was going to take today off. Shout out to Abundant, though. He got me off my ass. You never know who you going to inspire, who you going to motivate. Quaisha. I lock out sometime. Sometime I do shorties. Everything count over here. I think though, when you do shorties, I think you need to do a lot more reps. And when you do full range, you don't have to do as many reps. Even though they say shorties is more time under tension, and when you lock out, you kind of releasing the muscles a little bit. But nah, nah. I think full range a little tougher, but you don't have to do as many reps to get that progressive overload. And I think shorties a little easier, but you do more reps, you could get the same effect to get that progressive overload. Let's get these skull crushers. I mean, them not skull crushers, them hammer pushers. Switch hands. I usually do 5 on each arm. Get that balance. So 5 with the right hand above the left, 5 with the left above the right. Hitting them pushes, then dips, and then doing, I call it the tricep burns. But yeah, I do full range sometimes. I lock out on the dips sometimes. I ain't lock out on them that time or the pushes, but I'm gonna lock out on the pulls though. So, DJ, what's up? Massey, what up? Bro, thank you for motivating us every day. Do you train cardio, power explosives, or just calisthenics? Uh, I do cardio. I jog, I walk, but yeah, I just do calisthenic stuff. That's it. No, I don't use no weights. I ain't got nothing against them. I just, I just use my body weight. I think if you like coming from skinny and you trying to gain muscle, yeah, I think you should do more weighted calisthenics. If you're doing calisthenics, you do more weighted calisthenics, and that'll get you there. But you still got to eat that protein. But I'm coming from close to 250 pounds, so I ain't really need to lift weights, to get bigger. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on your genetics, where you coming from and what you like to do. I don't got nothing against weights or none of that. I just prefer not to use them. I just do a lot of reps, calisthenics. And I really just do the basics. I don't do too many tricks and all that shit. I just really stick to the basics. You know, the round the world, dips, pulls, squats, pushes. That's really all I do. Now, every now and then I might do some explosive push-ups, or I might do some one-arm push-ups and stuff like that. You know, I might do some chin-ups, to hit the biceps a little more. Or I might do something like what I'm doing with these tricep burners, do some hammer pushes and stuff like that. But that's really just pushing, so it's really still the basics, you know what I'm saying? So, but when it comes to all that handstands and all that, I could do handstands, push-ups. I'm definitely strong enough to do it, but uh, I need to work on my balance. You know, like pike pushes and stuff like that. You know, I do it every now and then, but for the most part, I just stick to the basics, man, and give me some reps in. Sometimes walk through it and talk and chit chat with y'all like I doing today. And sometimes I use the clock and press myself and really give me some supersets in. And when you supersetting, especially something like this, if you superset, that's gonna be cardio in itself. The other day, I did 500 40-pound weighted squats with Jacob. Shout out to Jacob. And we did it on the clock. You know what I'm saying? I was sweating bullets. You know what I'm saying? So that was cardio too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do a little bit of it all, man. I could do a lot more cardio, but I don't want to be super thin. You lightweight. I want to kind of be uh upper middleweight type. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a little dude. I'm only 5'6", 5'7". You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody tossing me around, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get it though. What's up, DJ L? How you feel today? I know it's your rest day. Let me show you the snow out here, man. Let me show you what the snow looking like out here. It's crazy. Nah, that's Jacob. Jacob, you and Jacob, the Energizer Bunnies, matter of fact. Julian, what's up? Oh yeah, Julian, you probably got some of this up where you at too. Y'all see that? Hold on. Y'all see that? You kind of see how high it is too. And it supposed to snow like this all day. And you see the where the handrails are and shit. And, for at least about 2 inches right now. Yeah, that shit about 2 inches right now. They said it's supposed to snow like that all day. Oh, y'all ain't got snow yet, Julian? I'm in Chicago. I'm in Chicago. I'm in Chicago. That's kind of our second one. But this the one though. This where it's gonna stay. It ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, we get snow here in NC sometimes, but nothing like Illinois or Minnesota. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, I'm in the Midwest. Kind of, you know, we ain't all the way up there by Canada, but we Midwest for sure. We Midwest. I'm in the middle. I'm right off the lake. We kind of in the middle of it all. He said cold for the boys on the block today. He's damn right. Yeah, they gonna be put up today. It's crazy too, cause when we was out when I was in my generation, it was all open air. Shit, rain, sleet, snow. It it didn't matter. We was out there in that shit, getting to it. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, DJ? We have a little snow, mostly green. Okay, yeah. My daughter had just called me. It's not every time somebody call me, either the screen go black or the sound go out. 15 pushes. What that say? Yeah, sounds good. Okay. What up? Tell them training's gonna be about an hour. 10 dips. Yeah, I got this new routine too. I'm gonna try out. I ain't gonna tell y'all about it yet. Cause it's tough. So I ain't gonna say nothing yet. I'm just gonna jump into it one day. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Uh, okay, you feeling that metal in the legs? That's how my fingers be, and where I got shot at. When it get cold, like I got shot right here, like a little below my waist, and it like, and the slug still in there. So it's like when it get cold, I be feeling it there. And these, my fingers, I done cut them so many times. And shit had stitches so many times. They're like my nerves kind of fucked up in my thumb and my this finger, whatever you call this one. And when it get cold, man, these motherfuckers, man, that be the first place I feel the cold at. It's right here and right here. Uh, let's do the skull crushes on this. Skull crushes on this. Uh, yeah, my legs. But my legs right now, my quads, I promise you, y'all, they been burning ever since I did that with Jacob the other day. I'm talking about walk a barely walk up the stairs type. My shit, man. Today was first day I was able to like go up the stairs without having to use the rail and pull myself up. Like I'm gonna get my shit about 2 more days before I do something with them. Yeah, them boys tough. After them dips and them pushes, yeah, DJL. You think them dips be tough after them pushes? Do the pushes, the dips, and then one of them tricep burns. Any one of them. Skull crushers just tough. Abundant in the building, y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Miss Helen, how you been? Seen you in a few days. Yeah, I just was. Is it snowing there, Miss Helen? I just showed them the snow out there on my porch. Snowing like crazy today. Yeah, it's snowing like crazy. Snowing like crazy. Yeah, Abundant, I'm just taking it easy today, bro. I'm hurting, man. I really need me a day off, man. But you know how I tell you all the time, I'm a fat kid by nature, man. And I've been slamming them Thanksgiving meals my wife made. I've been eating. I had a plate around 1 o'clock on Thursday, then another one around 9, 10 o'clock, and the same way yesterday. And I plan on doing it again today. So I can't be just sitting around and not doing nothing. Even though I'm gonna get some exercise shoveling that snow in a minute. Not snowing. Yeah, it's snowing crazy here. They talking about 12 inches. It's supposed to snow all day. We about at about 2.5 inches right now. I'm like 12 inches. When I first heard that, I'm like, man, I ain't getting no 12 inches, no foot of snow. Shit. But shit, the way it's going, it look like it might. If it keeps snowing like it is, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting slow money, but efficient money today. I ain't, I ain't doing too much of nothing. 5 pulls, 15 pushes, 10 dips. And then I'm doing tricep burners. And I already feel it too. Doing them pushes, then dips, and going right into one of them tricep burners. Yeah, I feel it. 15 pushes. Yeah, that was my daughter. She was supposed to be coming to get me. She be playing around too much. I told her to come get me 8:30, 9:30 this morning. She called me at 10 because she lost her dog. She had a schnauzer, and uh, I got it for her. She was like 13 years old when I got her that schnauzer. My pops, he done had schnauzers for about 20, 25 years now, and and I got that from him and gave it to her when she was like 13 for her birthday. And that dog been with her ever since, but it got loose. And she ain't been able to find it yet, but just so happened, my old man, right around the time when she lost Reese, he didn't even plan on it though. He wasn't gonna make these, but they got together some kind of way and just had some puppies. So they like going on 8 weeks now. So he like come pick her out one. You know what I'm saying? So we supposed to been going out there to pick out another schnauz. But she be playing. Don't you hate when people play on your time? They be wanting you to do stuff for them, but they want you to do it on their time, not yours. Nah, I don't work like that. Y'all chose to do this. I'm trying to make my triceps feel like my legs. Legs on fire, y'all. Yeah, I can't even really bend down and squat to see the screen. Yeah, they go to culprit right there, y'all. Jacob. Yeah. They go to culprit right there, y'all. Jacob. He definitely is. Yeah, see, I can't even like, I could do squat. Oh my God. Ah, 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 that hurt. That hurt just the squat, y'all. Damn, that hurt just the squat. Damn, that just hurt. I promise y'all, that shit is pain. Jacob said just his quads. I feel it in my hands, my quads, my calves. Ah, try to do another one. Damn, that shit hurt. That's good. Ah, yeah, maybe I just needed that stretch. I'm glad I did that. Maybe I'll throw some squats in here too. Yeah, I do a 10 rep at the end of each round. Ah, yeah, that felt good though. But man, right there in front of the screen, that shit hurt. Yeah, maybe I just needed that little stretch. Stretch them out. Best way to stretch them out is to do them right. This is round 4. Ah, round 4. Try to pick this up a little bit. Pick up my pace. I'm definitely bullshitting. 3 rounds. Yeah, I promise y'all, this was the first day that I didn't have to pull myself up on with the railing up the stairs. I could actually walk. DJL, you something else. DJL say, gonna go get some more. He deserves it. I go DJL. Talking about them snacks. While I'm in here training, knowing I'm a fat kid by nature. My wife made caramel cake and fudge brownies, man. I'm motherfucking, and I've been eating them every day. That been my motherfucker. That been my dessert. And I had this every meal I have it too. And I've been eating twice. I ate twice, Thursday and Friday. And I'm probably gonna eat once today though, cause it's kind of late already. Jake say still feel like Mr. Krabs. You don't know what Aldi's is, abundant. They ain't got no Aldi up there. They ain't got no Aldi in Colorado. It's like it's a grocery store, but it's a grocery store. It's like it's a little cheaper though. Aldi's got great now though. Like when I was coming up, you couldn't find no like everything was like off brand. But shit, they be having Oreos and shit in there and shit now. They be having some good shit in there. That's what you go when you instead of they don't have like frosted flakes, uh, abundant. They'll have some shit called uh uh what it'll be called, y'all. Instead of they're like instead of cocoa puffs, there'll be uh cocoa poofs or something like it be having like it be off brand, but uh we shop there. My wife like to get like uh her fruits and vegetables sometime from there and some canned foods and shit like that. But yeah, all these just a little cheaper grocery store, that's all. I ain't got one of them. I thought all these was nationwide. I thought they was in every state. But that's like when I was in Memphis, they had never heard of Jewels, and but they had Kroger's and Piggly Wiggly. They ain't got no Aldi's in Memphis either. They got it's called Piggly Wiggly, and then and they got Kroger's at the grocery stores, Kroger's and Walmart's. But here, uh, they never heard of Kroger's. They only all we know is Jewels, and we got another one that's kind of super affordable. It's called Save a Lot. Matter of fact, that's gonna be like the first grocery store that hold our cheese. It's gonna be Save a Lot. Yeah, I think Kroger's is more down south, and Jewels is more uh, up north, if I ain't mistaken. But yeah, they ain't got no Aldi's huh, in Colorado, man. I went through Colorado one time in my life, man. I will never go back. Boy, y'all got some scary interstates, boy. You be way up there. There ain't no guardrails or nothing and shit. We had went to my brother wedding. He got married in Vegas. We drove a RV and we took the north route. So we had went through a little bit of Colorado. That shit was scary as fuck. All that shit over there scary. All them fucking mountains and shit. When I was in that motherfucker, shook. And I used to drive trucks, but I used to stay like in the Midwest area. I ain't never really go. Most I went upstate like New York. That's another scary ass interstate. Where you go, I'm talking about upstate New York. You get up into the mountains and shit. Yeah, they all in the back of the RV. It's raining like a mug. It was raining like a mug. I couldn't hardly see shit. And the wind was blowing hard. They all in the back sleep like a motherfucker. It's me and my wife in the front. We in the front shook like a motherfucker. We think we finna die. And they all back there sleep like a motherfucker. In peace. I handled that big motherfucker though. Yeah, I had the steering wheel. I had the steering wheel like this, trying to keep it straight. That's how hard the wind was blowing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you get a bang for your buck at Aldi's. My wife will take 30, $40 to Aldi's, $50, and we'll have food for the week, y'all. Yeah, she'll take 30, 40, $50 and make meals for the week. Yeah, you ain't gonna go hungry shopping at Aldi's. Hey, I can't believe I'm doing them squats, y'all. Yeah, I can't believe I'm doing them squats. That shit hurt. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Aldi's though, man. Like I said, too, they got some name brand shit in there now. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Aldi's. Take a couple hours there and come back with some meals, man. Yeah, and they be having some decent meats too. You know what I'm saying? Decent meats. The only meats we don't get from there is the meats like the ground turkey and the ground beef to be in them packages. We don't get that. No, we don't get that. That should be having bones and all type of shit in it. And I know a lot of that ground beef be having turkey and shit be having some type of little bit of bones or something in it and shit, but that shit, nah, I don't fuck with that. But we'll mess with their steaks and shit like that. They chicken breasts and shit. Definitely. They vegetables, they fruits, yup, milk, eggs, all that shit, cheese. Yeah, yeah, everything really hurt on me, but I really need to take a full day off, y'all. I might do it Monday, cause that's we gonna open back up, so I'll be moving around. So maybe I'll do it Monday. I can't do it on these days when I ain't got shit to do. It'd be tough. I be feeling like I'm gonna be back 250 pounds with no muscle definition or nothing overnight. I be having, I got uh 250 pound insecurities, man. Yeah, Yeah, I already be having body dysmorphia and shit. I think we all do a little bit, but I know y'all's ain't nothing like mine. Skull crushes on this one. Yeah, I don't think y'all's be like mine. Skull crushes. This the toughest one, if you ask me. Out of these tricep burners, it's these skull crushers. The hammer push is tough too. Well, for me, if I do 10 reps on each hand, 5 ain't so bad because you're coming off. You get a little break before you get back on the bar. And on them skull crushers, the lower you get with your hands, the tougher they are. See, I got mine down there at the top, and they still tough. But the lower your grip, the tougher they are. I love them though. I love all 3 of them. Call them motherfuckers. We're gonna start calling them motherfuckers the triple threat. You talking about a tricep burner? Yeah, you're gonna get money with them. Especially if I was supersetting it. If I was supersetting it, man, crazy. 10 more squats. It really be the first couple. When I get through the first couple, I'll be cool. That's 5 more. $28 a pack. They had the fresh ground beef. $28. How many pounds is that? Yeah, if we get like they ground beef, it gotta be in the you know in the in the in that in the steak section, not in that freezer where they be in them little 1 pound wrappings. Nah, we don't mess with that. But if it's that fresh ground, yeah, we'll get that. We mess with that. $28. Well, I don't really know what that is, cause my wife goes shopping, so I don't know what that is. But that sounds like about it. Got to be at least a few pounds, right, Miss Helen? At least. I don't really be knowing how much groceries is. And if I do go, like sometime when I be going into my little cuts, I'll go to the grocery store. But I promise you, I really don't even look at prices. I just grab what I go to get and go to the register. But that shit always be costing though. Shit. I'll be having shit in my motherfucking cart. I had like a few pounds of motherfucking chicken breast, a few pounds of fucking ground beef and shit, a couple of steaks and shit, and that motherfucker should be damn $200, $250. I'd be like, what the fuck did I get? Yeah, but when my wife go though, she like you, Miss Helen. She be looking at every goddamn price. Yeah, I've been coming to the house with 3, 4 groceries bags and shit, and I spent $200 and shit. Be like, what the hell did I get? And a little fruit. That's why I like to go to Aldi's to get my fruit. Only thing I really don't get from Aldi's on the fruit side is my bananas. They always, to me, when I be going to, they always fuck. I like to get my bananas slightly green. You know, if I have me a few days to eat them, you get them when they all the way ripe. Shit, next day or two, they gone. But you know, they say, a lot of people put their bananas out in a little bowl or something. They say you're supposed to keep some saran wrap around the tip, and they keep them from going bad so fast. So I usually just keep mine in the bag, the plastic bag you put it in when you get them. I usually keep it in there, keep it tied up, and they usually last a little bit longer. That's just a that's just a little fun fact right there for y'all. Try it out. Let your bananas will last a little longer. Yeah, that was 17 or something. We could take some saran wrap and just wrap it around the tip of the bananas. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yeah. I get all the frozen vegetables. I love they. You can't really go wrong with nobody frozen vegetables. So when y'all going about them, what is it called, green acres, the Jolly Green Giant. Yeah, I ain't got to spend all that money on them Jolly Green Giant vegetables, frozen vegetables. You could definitely get the off brand of them. Same shit, different farm. Well, I ain't gonna say that because some places, who knows what kind of chemicals they use to grow their shit. Then some shit probably be organic. But everything to say that's organic ain't organic. I know y'all heard about the Campbell Soup Man. Did y'all hear about the Campbell Soup Man? I know y'all heard about the Campbell Soup Man. I used to love my chicken noodle soup from Campbell's. I didn't know I was eating what they call it, 3D created chicken. And he called us poor people. So that's for the poor people. Damn, man. You gotta be poor to eat Campbell soup and shit. That was my go-to when I lost my appetite because I had a cold or something. He was treating us in that recording. If that was him, I don't know who it was. They could tell us anything. But whoever it was, they was talking crazy. Yeah, he say noodles made in the lab. Now my chicken noodle soup from Campbell's is made in the lab and by a 3D print printer. That's crazy. That's why I don't really get too caught up in all that shit. Cause shit, I just eat, man. Cause you don't know where the shit be coming from unless you growing your own shit. Unless you got you a farm and you got you some cows and chickens on your farm and you know what you feed them. And shit. Even if you do try to have your own garden, shit. Shit, the whole earth corrupted, man. Shit, you plant that shit in your backyard. There ain't no telling what's in your damn your yard. What kind of chemicals back in that shit? Shit, all the motherfucking pollution that come out the pipes and shit. You know, when it rain, that shit come back down to the ground and shit. Can't get away from it, man. You can try your best. That's about it. But you can't get away from it. It'll be that first squat, first couple of squats, man. I'm gonna keep fighting through it though. I need to. Y'all know I always say like, get rid of that soreness. You gotta go right back into the muscles, man. Go right back at the muscles. But there was no way I could have did that shit yesterday. No way. My shit was, man, my shit was on 10. Jacob know what I'm talking about. Abundant probably do too. Them 240 sumos he did. Yeah, frozen vegetables definitely better than canned. Definitely. All type of shit in the cans. Because they preserve. Yeah, because if you take the frozen vegetables and you set them out, and you set them out, and they unthaw, and you let them sit there for a little while, they gonna go bad. But you take if you take some vegetables out of can and you put them in a bowl and let them sit there, them motherfuckers will last for 6 months. They will not go bad. But you take a bag of frozen vegetables and you let them sit there, they gonna go bad after a couple of days. They gonna go bad sitting there after a couple of days. But you open up a can, some canned food, and you put that shit. You know that shit was really made for like the military. They didn't really start making like canned foods until around World War II. And it was really made for the military. They just started putting that shit in the stores. Like even with the preservatives, the additives and preservatives, that's what preservatives is. Some of them ingredients is put in the food to make it last on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? So they started using preservatives during World War II to preserve the food the military was eating. So they wouldn't have to have shit in refrigerators and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They could just pull it straight out of cans and shit. But that's where the preservatives came from. You know what I'm saying? It's really just to give it a shelf life, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we got over 350 million people here in America, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how hard it is to feed motherfuckers if you don't put preservatives in food and shit. It'll be a lot more motherfuckers out here starving. Real talk. It's round seven. Nah, them MREs ain't nah the same shit. A bunch of preservatives. Bunch of preservatives. And then that's when they came out with the MREs. You know what I'm saying? MREs came out around uh, during the Vietnam Wars. You know, but World War II, they was eating shit out of cans. But yeah, MREs, that was just a better way to preserve it, and it was lighter to carry and shit, easier to move around, easier to supply the troops and shit. That's why I be calling motherfuckers spoiled ass Americans and shit, like, cause motherfuckers be like, I don't eat this and I don't eat that and I don't eat this. I don't eat pork. Now I don't eat pork either. You know what I'm saying? But I used to have something against it until I learned my word and under and looked at it as in a different perspective. And what I mean by that is like, if you get hungry enough, if you get hungry enough, you know what I'm saying? Shit, shit, shit gonna. Them MREs be tasting good than a motherfucker out in the field. When you out there for a couple of weeks and that's all you got to eat. Yeah, them motherfuckers, yeah, they taste good than a motherfucker. So what I'm saying, like, you go tell them motherfuckers way over there and motherfucker one of them motherfucking over there, one of them real impoverished ass, one of them tribals in Africa and shit, where they still living in fucking 100 years behind us and shit. They still out there hunting for their motherfucking food. You think they ain't hunting down no wild motherfucking boars and shit? And that motherfucker pig meat good than a motherfucker when they bring that shit back to the motherfucking camp. And they gotta eat that shit. They with no seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Shit be good than a motherfucker. So whatever, man. I would be calling up spoiled ass Americans, man. We be entitled like a motherfucking shit. I just be seeing motherfuckers going to motherfucking grocery store with food stamps and be having Doritos and fucking donuts and all type of snacks and shit. Motherfucking Frosted Flakes, uh, Captain Crunch, not the berry kind with the berries in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like they be having all type of bullshit snacks and shit, cases of pop and shit, all type of shit. Few fucking steaks and shit. I'll be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. But the thing about it is, they run through the whole thing. They run through the whole thing. And when it's 2 weeks left for the motherfucking month to eat, motherfucker be around motherfucking starving like a motherfucker, hungry a motherfucker, looking in the cabinets bare like a motherfucker. They don't be knowing how to shop and shit. Shit, you give my motherfucking wife $400 in motherfucking food stamps. Boy, we gonna have food for 2 months. Real talk. That's one thing about my motherfucking wife, boy. She know how to fucking shop and make motherfuckers make shit extend. Always been like that. That's when motherfuckers be thinking the struggle. Motherfuckers be thinking the struggle is a bad thing, man. The struggle ain't no bad thing if you learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go through the struggle, you gonna always know how to survive. Real talk. You gonna always know how to get back. You gonna always know how to juggle. Struggle ain't bad. The struggle only bad when you don't know how, you don't know how to figure it out and move above that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, struggling. Shit. I think I heard a story. I think it was this Arabian dude. He was saying like his what did he say, his great granddaddy had a carriage, and then his granddaddy had a tractor, and then his daddy had Benz, and he got a Lamborghini or some shit, something like that. And he's like, the next generation, they gonna have a Lamborghini, and the next generation gonna have a Cadillac, and the next generation gonna have a tractor, and the next generation gonna have a carriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, it always gotta flip back around because motherfuckers get entitled and privileged, and they forget about the struggle, and they start lacking. You know what I'm saying? They start lacking, so it end up going back to the struggle again, just so motherfuckers appreciate it and go back up again. But it always gonna be a up and down cycle. After a few generations, you see all these, except you got them families, them top families. They call them the 13 families or something. But that's because they got that shit stamped in blood, like, so they gonna keep that shit going. But for all these motherfuckers that you see come from money, you got these rich motherfuckers like you got a Warren Buffett or a Trump and shit like them motherfuckers. After a few generations, their ass gonna be broke again unless they keep that blood ties locked down. And most of them motherfuckers like them is a part of them damn families. You know what I'm saying? If you dig deep enough, go in that rabbit hole, you'll see they connected some type of way and shit. Hell, I think they said Barack Obama and fucking the Bushes kin in some type of way. Yeah, but them rabbit holes be going so deep, man. It'll drive you crazy if you go down them rabbit holes and you ain't standing on a firm foundation. Your ass will get lost in them motherfucking rabbit holes. So be careful. He say the sloppy jam with the fudge brown, with the brownies in there. Yeah, he talking about the MRI sloppy Joe. That's a little different. One, but yeah, I love sloppy joes. I came up on sloppy joes, hamburger helpers, Roman noodles, and rice aroni. Yeah, rice aroni, hamburger helper, sloppy joes, uh, Roman noodles. Yeah, yeah. And you know what our treat was? You know what our treat was? Tacos. Boy, boy, that was the treat. We having tacos. We having tacos. That was the treat, y'all. With some French fries and shit. Yeah, that was the shit. Chop up the lettuce, the tomatoes, the onions. They be all in separate bowls. The cheese, and whatever you liked on yours, you put it on there. You know what I'm saying? With the hard shells. Yeah, yeah. What y'all know about hamburger helper? Huh? Rice aroni, beef rice aroni with ground beef put in it. And we make ground beef on the side and make the rice aroni, the beef rice aroni, and then put the ground beef in there with it. Yeah, what y'all know about that? I'm telling y'all, man, I come from the struggle, boy. Yeah, the chicken. She'll take like one chicken breast, dice that boy up real good. Get the chicken rice aroni. After she make the rice aroni, put the chicken in that boy, and then put the seasoning in there and mix that up. Fire. Same the with the um Roman noodles. Only thing she ain't do it with the beef, but with the chicken and the Roman noodles, dice up a chicken breast, boy, and get like 2, 3 packs of Roman noodles, man, and dice up one chicken breast and put it in there and put the seasoning in there, boy. It was meal for all 5 of us. All of us was eating in there. My 2 nieces, my sister, my 2 sisters, and my 2 nieces and me. Slamming, and my mama. Off of 3 packages of Roman noodles and one diced up chicken breast. Straight up. What up? What up? Huh? It's on the side. Is it still snowing? This stuff? Yeah, we could probably have to hit it twice, so we gonna get slammed. It's about a yeah, it holds. I was gonna go out there when I got through training too. Uh, don't forget to get the neighbors. Yeah, that's my little man. He don't know nothing about no motherfucking sloppy joes and no motherfucking rice roni with motherfucking diced up. He don't know nothing about no motherfucking Roman noodles and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, after a few generations, we forget where we come from, man. But one thing about him, man, I don't buy shit for him. He been buying his own shit since he was 13. He been paying his own phone bill since he was 13 years old. He been working since he was 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? He a humble dude. He know how to invest his money. He play around with the stocks. He resell shoes. He done flipped a couple of properties, and he only 20 years old, man. And he just don't spend money for the hell of it. He just don't fucking spend money. I remember his dude coming in the shop a few months ago. He like, man, I got these purple jeans. He like, I was like, purple? What the fuck is purple? You know what I'm saying? He like, this is a brand. He's like, nah, I'm cool. I like, man, wait, get your, let's say you don't never treat you. He's like, all I do is work. You know what I'm saying? And like, we go out to eat every now and then. I got a couple of outfits I could wear out to eat. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? He just don't trick off his money, man. I be telling y'all, he probably got a bigger bag in his bank account than I do. Yeah, he just don't spend money like that. I love him though, but that's why I make him do that because his struggle ain't the same as mine was. So I try to make him responsible so he can still, you know, be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful for what he got. And he watch how I move so much that like we might go out to dinner and he'll be like, I got it, Pops, I got it. I'll be like, no, I got it. Sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Like he watch me move. He'll be like, he'll be like, all right, I got the tip then. You know what I'm saying? And he already know. We don't give him the tip how you supposed to get it. We show love to everybody who give us service. Everybody. So yeah, that's how I keep him balanced. Tacos. You ain't know nothing about tacos. Which you ain't know nothing about. What's that? Tacos? What are you talking about? Nah, you couldn't be talking about tacos. You gotta be talking about what, like rice aroni or something. Yeah, 'cause down south, even to this day, still, it's probably a little less now with the younger generation. But shit, mostly everything down south was straight scratch. Mm, that first one. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I know I've been in here bullshit, taking me forever to get 400, little old 400 reps. I'm just chilling with it. Nice snowy day. Nice snowy day. It's still coming down. Switch out this AirPod. Hey man, I be getting tired of typing in the chats, man. I don't know. It'd be hard for me to articulate what I be trying to say in regular words, let alone typing it through the chat. You know what I'm saying? I guess that'd be crazy. Everybody be talking all at once. It'll be all over the place. I'm definitely gonna try to figure out that Discord though. Trying to do nothing. Everybody's get on there and chop it up a little bit. Drop some science and shit. So no. All right, come on, fam. Yeah, I need to take me a couple of days off so I can like really get my energy back up. So I can start. But this week tore my ass up. Okay, yeah, yeah. And it's crazy because you could get hamburger helper and rice roni from the convenience store. You go down to the corner store. You don't even have to go to the grocery store. Yeah. And we ate a lot like that too because, my mom used to get food stamps, so it was like, uh, she like, and she ain't had no car, nothing, so it was like she would be on the bus. She had the little cart with the two wheels, had them two wheels, you bend and pull it and shit. Yeah, she'd get on the bus with that, and we'd go to the grocery store, and she just spent down to the whole books of food stamps and shit. The food stamps when I was growing up, they wasn't on no cars. It was you had the dollar book, then you had I think the $5 book, then it was a $10 book and a $20 book, and that's how they came. You know what I'm saying? But they used to give away a little bit more than they give away now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she say she getting $400-500 on that junk. She'll go say it's $400. She gonna go spend 300, and then she gonna take the other 100 and juggle that for the rest of the month. Whether she had to sell a few of them or not. And that's another thing too. They be walking around with pride with their EBTs and stuff. I mean, we used to be embarrassed. We was shorties. You had food stamps. They be getting food stamps next door too. But if they see your food stamps, they was straight talking about you, laughing like a motherfucker and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife tell that story all the time. She said she remember her mama told her to get the mail out the mailbox, but everybody's like sitting on her porch for that day, and she like had the mail in her hand, and that motherfucker book of food stamps fell out, and everybody on the block was laughing at her. And I promise you, just about everybody on the block was getting food stamps too. When they was cutting them, boy, it was all on the internet like, give me my EBT back on, and woo woo. I'm like, damn, motherfuckers don't even be embarrassed of that shit no more. Yeah, I mean, my mom used to, we'll be fighting, we'll be hiding. I need somebody to go to the store, we'll be hiding. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause she gonna give you them food stamps and shit. My sister and them be always tricking me and shit. But now I say, here go. I'm going in embarrassed as hell with them food stamps. You trying to wait for the line to clear up and everything. Yeah, it is. Let me show y'all real quick again. Let me show y'all again. I used to be embarrassed like a mother. Yeah, let me show y'all. Hold on. Check it out. All over. Snow land. One push, you see that? Huh? One push, that boy gone. It's just hard to toss though. Yeah, I know. Y'all saw that snow? These stairs, these are stairs. I'm pulling myself up these boys right every day after I did them squats with Jacob. Yeah, but yeah, I don't be minding the snow. It's that wet snow. They probably ain't even in here, Miss Sheila. I've been here yapping for a long time now. Yeah, but that junk, that fresh snow, it'd be cool. But once that junk they start throwing that salt, and man, it just be a mess. Everything be all messy. I like the wintertime though, when it stops snowing and it snow everywhere and the salt been down, everything all dirty and salty looking and everything, and you wash your car. It be saying like that's when your car the cleanest, like your car. I don't care what kind of car you got. If your car washed, you look like you the cleanest motherfucker car on the street. We had got a snow a couple of weeks ago, but it didn't stay down. Maybe stayed. I think it stayed for a couple of days. Melted right up. But this it here. It's it. We ain't gonna have too many more days till end of February where it's gonna be over 30 degrees, over 32 degrees. We might get we might get a couple of more where we be like in the high 30s, but during the night it's still gonna get back into below freezing. So the snow ain't gonna be going nowhere. Snow ain't gonna be going nowhere, and it might melt a little bit on them type of days, but then a few days later it's gonna snow again. So it's about here now. This is what we got to deal with every year. But really though, the past few years, we ain't really been getting hit like that. Not in Chicago. We had a few nice winters, man. But this one here, they already been talking about it. I'm like, how y'all could predict how bad the winter gonna be 6 months before winter even hit? Yeah, this here. How you know we had snow up here? Let's see. You down there with the AC still going. Yeah, I don't know. Miss Sheila from Arizona. They still pumping. They still pumping the AC down there. Yeah, this the time where you can actually like this where most of the thirsties be kind of put up around this time of the year. You might have the little scammers out there trying to get people for, their little holiday money and shit. But for the most part, this when all the shootings and the robberies and all that type of shit kind of go down a little bit. But you still have your thirsties out there doing what they do, but it's simmered down a little bit. Yeah. I can't even imagine Chicago just being hot all year round. You think our murder rate be high? Nah. If it was just hot all year round in Chicago, shit, I should have doubled. All right, let me get down this one. This be this one right here that be killing me. Yeah, I'm just messing around today, Miss Sheila. Just give me a few reps in there. And it's taking me forever to do that. Like I was just saying, I really need to take me a couple of days off so I can get my energy back. I kind of been slacking. Well, I can't say that because I went crazy a few times this week, but I feel like I've been slacking. But I put in a lot of reps this week, a lot. This definitely gonna put me somewhere around a little over 6,000 reps this week. Put in a lot of reps this week. Still ain't took a day off. Oh, it's getting a little chilly. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, this the latest I woke up, y'all, in a long time. Even I had woke up, it was about 6. But I used the bathroom and everything, brushed my teeth, washed up. I thought I was gonna be up. Next thing you know, I was like, man, I'm gonna lay back down. So I was gonna train early. I'm like, let me lay back down. I laid back down and then wake up to 10 o'clock. I'm like, what? I'm like, and probably would have been still asleep. My wife had got up. I'm like, what time is it? Yeah, tomorrow my wife's birthday, and I usually give her gifts on Thanksgiving, but this year, cause I usually have her gifts by then, and I just be thirsty to give her gifts. I be like to see her smile, but this year I did it a little different. I've been giving her one gift every day. So I gave her one on Thanksgiving. I gave her one yesterday. I'm gonna give her another one today, and then tomorrow, that's when we're gonna really treat her. My daughter and son like, Dad, you just can't wait, can you? I'm like, I ain't got no patience for that. When we first got married, y'all, Bunny, you still in here, man? Thought y'all had dipped out on me. Hey, I remember me and my wife first got married. March would be 20 years. We've been married 20 years in March. When we first got married, I ain't really have a lot of money, so I gave her a wedding band, and she just showed me a picture. I mean a video. It was I first started giving me some change. Uh, 8 years ago. It was 8 years ago. Came in there on Thanksgiving with that big old diamond ring. Boy, she was smiling ear to ear. And you know her birthday is on the 30th. And I had got it. But let me tell y'all a story. I went with my daughter to get it, right? While they was looking at me like a creep. Like I was gonna marry my daughter or something. Like I was this old creep with this little girl about to marry her. But my daughter, her hand size about the same as my wife. So I had my daughter try on the ring, and that just made it get even creepier. You know what I'm saying? And then so I had to like make it known, like, yeah, you think she gonna like this? You think your mom gonna? And they still was looking at me like I was on some creep shit. You know what I'm saying? And so when I had got it, it was on Thanksgiving Day when I got it. And when we was coming back, I said I'm gonna keep it to Sunday. I was like, I can't wait, Lauren. I can't wait. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to the 30th. I had to give it to her right there. She in prepping the food. No, matter of fact, it was the day before Thanksgiving. It was that Wednesday. And she in there in the sink messing with pulling the stuff out the turkey and messing with the turkey and shit. And my daughter recorded it. And we ran in the crib. I ran in the crib, ran up and down. I was like, here, this you gave her a kiss again. Boy, you should have saw the cheese on her face and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, me and my wife got married, man. We went to the courthouse. We got married at the courthouse, and then after that, maybe about 5, 6, 7 years after that, yeah, cause she was pregnant with my son. We got married. My son was like 7 years old, I think. Uh, that's when we had the wedding. So we went to the courthouse to get married. 7 years later, we had the wedding, and then um, maybe probably was about another what 5, 6, 7 years before I finally got her a ring. So uh, ladies, don't let them dudes fool you out there. You know what I'm saying? My dudes, you ain't gotta do all that super extra shit, man. You got plenty of time to do that shit. Go on and, tighten it up with your girl, get her a band, have you a wedding later, then, get married or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, then that donut, what I do, lock them out? No, that was my bad. Lock my son out, child. Yeah, 'cause that was my excuse at first. I used to be like, I want you to give you this big wedding and all that type of shit. So that was my way of staying, not getting married. So yeah, but then I figured it out. Let's build together. DJ, appreciate that. He got it. Appreciate that, Miss Sheila. Some more squats, y'all. This is the last round after this. I appreciate y'all sticking around, man. I know I've been bullshitting and just talking. Hey, man, but I really appreciate y'all because days like this, I probably wouldn't even did nothing. But I wanted to get in and chop it up with y'all a little bit, man. I'm telling you, man, as the days go on and go on, y'all coming, y'all getting closer and closer to my heart. and and y'all better appreciate that, cause I'm one of them people that guard my heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't just let everybody into my life, man. So I really do appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the family, man. Now you know I got quite a few subscribers, and I've been doing this for a while. But the family know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm one of the people that I used to wear my heart on my sleeve all the time, man, till it kept getting broken. You know what I'm saying? Now I protect my shit with all costs, man. I don't let too many people get close to me. I told y'all before, man, in the real world, man, when I'm out here, if you see me, if you don't see me with my daughter, my son, my wife, my brother-in-laws, I don't even like my blood brothers. I think some of y'all was in here one time. My blood brother popped on here. Like I love him to death, man. But like I don't even roll my real blood like that. I think I heard Abundance say it the other day. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Yeah, and all blood ain't family either, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to be like friendships, man. You know, you have all the friends with you shorties and you start growing apart because you going in this direction, they going in that direction. Same way. I used to be over my auntie and uncle house every weekend, and they had 11 children. It was 6 boys and 5 girls. You know what I'm saying? And we played every weekend, all day and night. You know what I'm saying? Some of them in jail. Some of them went this direction. Some of them moved out of town. Some, you know, yeah, some of y'all know more about me on here than my real blood family do. And that's real talk. Appreciate that, Miss Helen. And I will. She probably on here stalking. She probably see it. No, but I hear her messing around up there. Sound like she cleaning up or something. Uh, uh, come on. 25, 35 more reps. No, I'm sorry. 45. We done. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a little over 400 reps since I put the little squats in, which I'm glad I did because my legs is on fire and they kind of loosened them up a little bit. Yesterday, I wouldn't even try it. That first squat be killing me. Once I come out that first one though, the rest gonna be pretty decent. They still hurt though. I don't know that 40 pounds will do that much damage. Hey, I saw a video of dude he lift weights. He was doing leg day and he was trying to walk up the stairs after that. Man, he was pulling on that rail, trying to get up them stairs. That's how I been. That's how I been. Thursday and especially yesterday. You know, sometimes you would hit them stairs like do 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 do. Shit, not me. Tricep bridges. I hate I gotta go out in that snow though. I hate I gotta go out in that snow. What that say? They definitely ate. I promise you. I promise you. Yeah. You say, yo, uh, man, dog. You see, when we first started, I was like, I was, I was full range of motion, locking out on my knees. Man, about time, boy. After about 200, man, I was like, man, my back was bent over and everything, man. The form was just ugly as shit. You know what I'm saying? It felt like I was in water. It felt like I was in water because when I was coming up, I was throwing my arms back like it was like I was trying to fuck. I was coming out of water or some shit. That shit was like I was treading water, man. That shit was crazy. Yeah, that was a. I might try it again, but it ain't gonna be no time soon. I ain't gonna say it was a bucket list. Now that shit I did with Mr. Tim last week, that was a bucket list. I'm not doing that. If I was to do it, it wouldn't be on no time. It wouldn't be on no time at all. But I'll probably do 1,000 pushes, nickels and dimes for 100 rounds with the clock. But I ain't doing no nickels and dimes for no 200 rounds, man. That shit, that shit sound easy. Oh, just 5 pulls and 10 pushes for 200 rounds. That don't sound bad. It's just 5 pushes and I mean 5 pulls and 10 pushes. Shit, shit. Especially against that clock. That shit was pressure. Yeah, I wanted to tell you too, Abundant. I don't think I said it in my live yesterday. I don't think you was on there. I don't know if you seen it, but I was saying that shit you did the other day. That shit there, that shit there inspired the fuck out of me. I promise you, all next summer I'm gonna be in the park training on my headbangers, my muscle ups. I don't think motherfuckers be realizing how hard shit be because they be just watching it. But I found a whole new respect for you, bro, when you was doing them 5 muscle ups, and then you get to that fifth muscle up, and you do them 5 straight bar dips on the top, and then you come down and do them 5 pulls. Dude, that shit, you know how long you was on that fucking bar? That's like I seen Master Shredder do some shit he did. He did like he did like a hold at the top. Then he did like some head bangers. Then he did some muscle ups. Then he came down, did some more head bangers. Then some pull ups. Man, he was on the bar like for 2 minutes. For like 2 minutes straight. Pulling and banging. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I found a whole new respect for you, bro, with that routine. You had snapped. You snapped. Yeah, so I gotta get on my the muscle ups. I done did a few before. I done chicken wing a few before, but I think it's not my strength because I did that way before I'm as strong as I am today. That was like a year into my training when I first started trying muscle ups. But and I did a few chicken wings. But it ain't the strength. Don't worry about with the muscle ups. It's more the technique. I think once I figure out the technique, I'll be throwing myself up there pretty good. The headbangers, that's different. That's a whole different type of strength. That's more that's more pronator and supernator strength because you know you gonna have some of course some shoulders and some arms with that, but that's because You just banging like it's different. That's a different strength. I'm gonna even find out. I'm gonna look it up. Maybe you should look it up too, Abundant. See which muscles really be activated, so you can actually focus on the muscles when you're doing them head bangers. See which muscles really engaged when you're doing that. Yeah, but I found a whole new respect for you, bro. Salute to Abundant, y'all. Yeah, that was some elite shit there, boy. Real talk. Yeah, that was some elite shit. Respect. No doubt, no doubt. Okay, biceps, forearms, and core. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. Okay. I can see the biceps for sure. And of course the core, everything. Okay. I'm gonna definitely do my research on it though. Yeah, but shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, Abundant Elite, y'all. Shout out to Abundant, bro. That was inspirational. But when I be watching people train, I really be in tune with what they doing. I might be in the chats talking shit and like that, but I really be in tune with what they be doing. You know, shit don't be as easy as it look, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I be watching the muscles, which muscles being engaged and everything. And I watch a lot of people train, and definitely a lot of elite people. You know what I'm saying? So when I see some elite shit, I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know, appreciate that, Miss She. I be trying. I be trying. I be trying. But it's only so much I could do down here. But when I be in the park, it's be a little different when I'm outside. But yeah, but I appreciate everybody, man. Yeah, I appreciate everybody. And shout out to everybody who get up and tell their muscle fibers, man. This shit don't be easy, man. Everybody on their own levels, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on their own levels. And and we do this shit. We do this shit for the aesthetics. We do it for the mental, and we do it for the spiritual part of it. A lot of people don't know it's a lot of spiritual uh, to this. You know what I'm saying? So that, but also we do it to get better. You know what I'm saying? We do it to get better. We do it to get stronger. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's why we try to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like my man Shredder say, train different, game different. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to do different shit all the time. But whatever, man, whatever you doing, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Don't compare yourself to nobody. Just do what you do. Do what you can do and strive. And that's whatever, anything that go on in life. You strive to do better. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same with this. Strive to just be better. That's it. Yep, everybody. Glory be to God. Have a great day, Miss Helen. I appreciate that. You too, Miss Sheila. I'm gonna be safe for sure. I gotta go out here in this messy snow for a sec. Gotta go to make a run. But other than that, I'm gonna be right back in the house. If God with Mark Williams, good afternoon, my brother. Ready for your cardio with the shoveling snow, or do you have a snow blower? Nah, no snow blowers. We do it the old school way, no doubt. But good money earlier too, man.
Have you a great day too, bro. Swole, what up? I'm on a broccoli and steamed chicken diet. I lost 4 pounds in 3 days. That's crazy. Yeah, that'll get you there. That'll get you there. Yeah, we do it the old school way, Mark. We shoveling that with the shovel. And Miss Heather said she ain't going out to Tuesday. Hey, Swole, guess what my diet is been for the last couple of days. It's gonna be for the next couple of days. Turkey ham, roast, yams, um, dressing, uh, string beans with smoked turkey, um, macaroni and cheese, Hawaiian bread, a slice of caramel cake, and a slice of fudge brownie. That's my diet. That's my diet, y'all. It's gonna be like that for about 2, 3 more days, y'all. So that shit gone. Appreciate it. So, okay, that's what's up. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all, everybody have a great day. And anybody who got to go out today, man, y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be safe. Whoever got to go out today, y'all be safe. Safe travels to y'all. If you don't, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. God willing, see y'all tomorrow, man. Think I'm having me another easy day tomorrow too. It's Helen on Instagram. And she will say much love to you all. 2 shots and drink a natural light today. I'm not sure though. There ain't no wrong with it, DJs. How you feel, bro? How you feel? I got slapped on Thanksgiving, man. I'm good. I'm good. But yes, how you feel, DJL, man? Your world, bro. It's your world. Your world, bro. But if you do, man, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. One love, everybody. I'm out.